So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cuts out the pass. Tchouameni. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. This is gone, that's a foul. And he's heaved it away. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. And it's Camavinga. Clipped into space. Foden. Camavinga. Oh, this is a great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Rory. Savinho. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias, gently done. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Howson shifted upfield. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tchouameni. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Savinho does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol chooses to go cross-field. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. It's run loose here. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. And he goes cross-field. Kovacic. It's a good foot in there. Camavinga. Rudiger. And it's played forward. Eder Militao. Eder Militao forwards and with intent. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Now it's Savinho. Vinicius Junior. Howson. Rudiger. Moved on forwards. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Kovacic wins the duel this time. Savinho. Ignori. Bernardo Silva. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bernardo Silva with the foul. Goes for a shot! Ignori. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! He has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Haaland. Savinho. Haaland. Foden. Nice physical challenge. Camavinga. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Mbappe! Kovacic can get it clear. That's good play. And it's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior has been caught there. It's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rodrigo, and the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe, succumbs to the pressure. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lewis. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Kovacic. Ruben Diaz, aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Chouameni. That's very neat. That's a dangerous ball.
Rodrigo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. Ignoring. Savinho, now he's off and running. Rodrigo. Kovacic. Ruben Diaz. Stones. Lewis. Stones forwards and with intent. Ruben Diaz. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Savinho. Haaland. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Chouameni. That's really well manoeuvred. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Camavinga. Chouameni. Camavinga. Chouameni. Camavinga. Bernardo Silva, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Guardiola moved on forwards. And here's Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Camavinga with a definite foul there. Big chance, corner. Climbs up big! Yes! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
First goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Haaland. Eder Militao. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior, great chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. There are a few waiting for it. Now here's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Vinicius Junior! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That is good strength. Lovely feet. That's not going far. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vardiol. Played towards the other side. Foden. Showing good feet. Lewis tries across.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He scores! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Glory. Sabinho. nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alexander-Arnold, gently done. Stones. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Guardiola forwards and with intent. Ignoring. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Looking for a decent ball in. Turns and goes back. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Kovacic. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Foden. And it's Kovacic. Moved on forwards. Foden looking to get on the end of this. Chouameni, Rodrigo, Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played it short. Time to deliver. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's played into the area. Rudiger. Eder Militao shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. And again the keeper stands strong. Kovacic. Foden is making a foray down the right. Bernardo Silva. Ignoring. Savinho. Oh, that's neat. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries a shot! Unspoiled kindly here! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Courtois, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Proves too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ruben Dias. Guardiol, aim forwards. Savinho doing full tilt down the left. So who's he picking out? In it comes. Oh, clearance is short. And here's Haaland. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off. Tchouaméni. Howson looks to the other side. Rudiger. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Savinho does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Kovacic. And it's played forward. And it's Lewis. He is just caressing the ball. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Foden! Bernardo Silva. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's anyone's ball now. Rudiger gets it clear. Haaland. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland! Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. Nouri. And here's Savinho. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Savinho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chooses to go. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Savinho. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Lewis. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top. They were certainly tested. Rodrigo. Kovacic wins the duel this time. Lewis. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Ignori. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, such a clever touch. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Lewis.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Camavinga head over towards the opposite flank. Kovacic does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Dias. Foden. Vinicius Junior calmly anticipates. Foden. Great work on the overlap. That's a corner kick. But fair enough. Savinho. It's a loose ball. It's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has created one goal already. Savinho's cross. Gets it away. Eder Militao can get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Crossed into the middle. It's a mighty effort! And here's Haaland. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Savinho. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Howson. And it's Camavinga. Here's Mbappe. Savinho. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodrigo. Mbappe. He's had a shot! They've scored! Right back in the game!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Out towards the flank. Lewis. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And here's Camavinga. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Chouameni. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nori. And here's Savinho. Foden. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. Kovacic. And it's Lewis. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Nori. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Chouameni, early ball out from the back. Hit into the mid. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Stones forwards and with intent. Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Kovacic. Foden. Very nicely done. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Proves too strong. Now who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Rodrigo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Savinho. All shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. And they've got a throw. Lewis. Kovacic. That's tidy. Foden. Foden! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Now that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Oh, smashing header! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Rodrigo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Played towards the other side. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Probing pass. Stones getting this one clear. Guardiola clears it away. And we're underway again. Who's he going to play in? And it's Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Haaland. Lewis. And here's Foden. Savinho. Savinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Camavinga. Tchouaméni looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
That is quite remarkable.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
It's really well cleared. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, it's come loose. No way through, so back it comes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bernardo Silva. Stones. Foden chasing after it. Ruben Dias. And it's played forward. Lewis, gently done. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! He's missed, but not by that far. By the defence. Lewis. Kovacic. Crosses. Good bullish header! Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rudiger. Camavinga. Tchouaméni, Vinicius Junior, Tchouaméni, Vinicius Junior, Kovacic, Foden, Kovacic, Ruben Dias, Bernardo Silva, Guardiola. Aim forwards. Ignoring. That's really well manoeuvred. Howson. And it's played forward. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. Foden gets a foot in here. Kovacic. Howson. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
His positioning was spot on. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's straight offside. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Howson. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stones. Bernardo Silva. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. He whips it across. It's a corner. A header! And that's another chance. And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. Donnarumma, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Cross goes in there. Chouameni. Camavinga. Rodrigo. That looks a good ball through. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe knocks it out wide. Vinicius Junior. Savinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Foden. Kovacic. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Rudiger, aim forwards. And he goes cross-field. Chouameni, Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Mbappe really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Up he goes! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kovacic. It's a little off target. Vinicius Junior. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Vardiol forwards and with intent. Rodrigo does really well to win the ball there. Kovacic, now he's got space here. Moves out once more. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Chance to shoot! Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Vicious ball here. Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. Clear away. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Crossing. And he's there to clear it. Savinho. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And it's hoisted clear. And that has been cleared.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
We expected better, and so did he. Savinho. Ruben Dias. Savinho looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Rodrigo could try cutting inside here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol, gently done. Nice physical challenge. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Oh, they could be caught out here. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Savinho wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Rodrigo. Chouameni. Looking here to chip it through. Gets it away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And he thumps it clear. Bernardo Silva. Fadio. Savinho is onto it in a flash. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Tries a deft little ball. Savinho takes aim and crosses. Cleared without complication. Lewis. A cross-field, changing the point of attack. The most accurate pass. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It's anyone's ball now. Ruben Dias clears it away. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Foden on two now, and looking for three. Kovacic. Foden could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Stones. Fadio. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Kovacic shifted upfield. Savinho. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo gently done. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. Thinks one through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Kovacic defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Nouri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Savinho's cross. And out it comes again. Vinicius Junior. Savinho. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Ruben Dias. And it's Lewis. Foden looking to run onto it.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
And here's Savinho. A chance to play it in. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. So who's he picking out? Howson. Howson chooses to go cross-field. Camavinga. Chouameni. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe have it back and can go again. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. Now the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Stones attempts a clearance. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic done delicately. Rudiger can get it clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Rodrigo. Steaming on goalwards. To cut it out. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Decent chance! Kovacic. Stones. Guardiola. Aim forwards. Foden. Now he's off and running. Chouameni. 75 minutes played. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold, and it's lofted through here. That's a throw. Chouameni. Camavinga.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Kovacic. Back into the middle. Muscular approach does pay off here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Alexander-Arnold looks to get on the end of this. Rodrigo. And he cuts out the supply. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. That's a good run down the left. Succumbs to the pressure. Rodrigo. Played out to the right. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Haaland. Nuri. Savinho's cross. And that's been repelled. Nuri. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. And it's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Lewis. And here's Haaland.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Caresses it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nuri, and here's Savinho. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's been flattened there. Out for a throw. Chance to deliver. Cleared away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's having a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Rodrigo, well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Lewis. It's a promising position. Oh, sweet feet. And that is out of play. Kovacic. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Haaland! Should have put that one away.
Haaland really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
it's been taken short.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nouri. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Neatly clipped into... Can he finish? Is it? Yes, it's a goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Haaland. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ruben Dias. Guardiola forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. Receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Vinicius Junior. And he's there to get it away. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Foden. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Nouri. Aim forwards. Now it's Haaland. Out to the right. North. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Bernardo Silva, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that has been cleared. He's found a way through. Lewis. Foden. Ruben Dias. Foden. Stones. Foden is onto it in a flash. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. And that has been clubbed away. Rudiger looks to the other side. Foden. Lewis. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. Tchouaméni. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. Vardiol is there and he can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Turns and goes to finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bernardo Silva. Ooh, delicate chip through. Tchouaméni. Savinho. Nori. Savinho. That's tidy. Bernardo Silva. And he shoots! He's got away with one there. Vinicius Junior showing good feet. Camavinga. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that was very necessary. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Played out wide. Played back in. Chooses to go back. Savinho. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think